to walk through's playthrough of Muv-Luv Extra. I'm just playing. Here playing Muv-Luv Extra again, and yeah, we're making this a series because it did, I guess, surprisingly well. I had no expectations on how well it would do my channel. I thought we'll either do okay to well because I've done visual novels and people like them, or it would do very bad because it's a visual novel, a plain one. But no, everyone seems to love it. Let me just read you the current views as of right now, because they could easily go up and down at the end of this recording. Well, not down, but up. My Muv-Luv Extra video got 32 views. My Muv-Luv, the first Muv-Luv Unlimited video got 54 views, and the other one got 44 views. Yeah, Muv-Luv Extra was actually winning for a little bit. I had more views, but then Unlimited surpassed it, as you can tell. But and actually, those videos, by the way, you may be looking at the title and saying, where is part 1? Well, actually, those gameplay videos, Muv-Luv Extra gameplay video is the part 1. Because I'm not going to change the title. That I'm not going to make a part 1 I'm not going to make a part 1 for the series because I already got this far in the game. I already got this far in the game. I don't need to replay it, basically. So, yeah, basically, the first gameplay video is part 1. I'll put in the link in the description to that gameplay video. The gameplay video will be in the playlist as well, so you can look at the playlist and you see the first game. Then the gameplay video will be the first part, basically. Now, like I said, since this and Unlimited was popular, I'll do both, and I'll be doing the leapfrog format in which I do Muv-Luv Extra one day, or Muv-Luv Extra, then Unlimited, then Extra Unlimited, Extra Unlimited. It won't be the same playlist, by the way. They'll be in 2 separate playlists, which I'll link in the description to both, and I'll probably keep both in the description of the entire playlist, and maybe have it in the description of the playlist instead of the description of the videos. Okay, so you can find them easier. But yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a couple days now. I've been meaning to come back to it because it did so well. I just didn't, cause you know how, I guess, nervous and embarrassed I got, and still am, in those gameplay videos, more particularly on Extra Unlimited. It's fine, it's just really dark, but Extra, oh yes. It's hard for me. And don't get any funny ideas, by the way. But anyway, so yeah, that's why we really haven't played it. I got opportunities to play it, I just didn't, because this is definitely a series which I want to keep recording at night. And no one else is around to, well, hear me, because my walls aren't that thick. They're thick, but they're not that thick. So yeah. But yeah, I'll play YouTube, but that's another thing entirely. But anyway, so yeah, now these have been one of my more popular videos. Though those 3 videos have been, those 3 videos are my most popular videos in over like the last 3 months. And being that popular, they actually generated some comments. Now, I'm gonna be reading you all well, I'm gonna be reading them because there's not that many, because I don't get that many comments to begin with, but yeah. But anyway, so, Shinron Kizuki, which she or he spells their name in Japanese, characters, so I had to go to Google Translate to get that. Also could be hard sound Mitsuki, but I'm going with the more direct translation. Hopefully I get your name correct. But yeah, they said, from store page, interface English, voice acting Japanese, subtitles English, Japanese, will cost more time and resources to get voice actors in English and will result in it being more expensive. That is true. I kind of forgot about that part, because you know how much I was kind of like, wait, where's the English voice acting? And all 3 of those videos, mostly the extra one, which is direct relation to this video. I totally forgot that Steam tells you if there's English voice acting in it. Well, basically, if you haven't went to Steam yet, look in the description to the Steam page for this game. You can find it there. But on the right side, on the right panel, there is a section in which it states the game languages. All the languages the game has, both interface, these, voice acting, and subtitles, as well as like another thing which I'm forgetting. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, but you know, I still, I still thought that it was supposed to be in English. I just didn't check that much. Not like it really matters. Still worth it, but I'm still glad I got it. But still, a nice catch. Alright, so moving on. They also commented, you don't have to read over voice lines. The text is visible even in my dirty noble, and they didn't say dirty. Actually, that I like. So yeah. Now the reason why I read over stuff, it's not only because you might not be able to see it, but there's also two other reasons. One, actually, that reason makes no sense. Okay, maybe you can't read English and you can't speak Japanese. Then maybe you can hear, maybe you can listen, maybe you can hear English. You can understand English, but you cannot read English, which is entirely possible. But also, there's the small fact that I like to read it out loud, mainly because basically because if you, what I always don't like, and which is why I prefer English voice acting, and dubbing, and anime and stuff like that, and just English in my games, is because because if I read it or if they talk, you don't have to be looking at the screen 24/7. In fact, you can be looking away from the screen, listening to the video in like an audiobook format. So yeah, that's why I don't like that's why I don't like not reading it. However, I might not read it for the simple fact that I'm not gonna be reading half the stuff that they say anyway, so why even try? So I might for this video try not reading and see how it goes, but we'll see. It's gonna be totally for Muv-Luv Extra. I'm not going to not read for Unlimited because Unlimited is fine for the most part so far, anyway. Also, new incompetent Betora commented, Total Eclipse takes place a few weeks before First Unlimited. Fushgurin takes place many years before. That takes place in the 80s. Both are pretty much standalone works because even if they share universal timelines with the visual novels, both are set in entirely different locations in the world and are starred by completely different cast of characters. Oh, I believe I talked about that in my extra video, but I kind of forgot. So I'll definitely talk about this in the first video of Unlimited. Thanks for the explanation. I just never looked it up because I wanted to avoid spoilers, but you definitely said it in a way that was not spoilerific at all. So I might go watch Total Eclipse now, but I might want to play Unlimited more just to get, just to see what the opening of the universe feels like. It's kind of like watching, like the original Star Trek before moving on to the really good stuff like the Next Generation, or better example, watching the new Star Trek and then moving on, watching the original series of Star Trek, then moving on to the reboots. Because that gives you a feel for how the universe is set up, and then you move on from that. I guess a better example would be Mobile-Suit Gundam. Because Mobile-Suit Gundam, like the first series gives you the idea for the series, gives you the idea for the franchise, and then you can see where every series differentiates from it. So yeah, basically I want to see what they originally made and how it became in Eclipse. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because I did watch through the entirety of Mobile-Suit Gundam, well, most of it anyway, like 98% of it. And you can really tell how many recurring things they have and how different mechs they are. But that's a story for another time, when I do a Mobile-Suit Gundam video. which I have 3 mobile gun games which I've been looking to play, but I haven't been able to play them because I don't, because I didn't finish watching mobile gun yet, so I had now, so I'll probably play them. Alright, but anyway, moving on. Just thinking I actually want to know that, because might get you a little hyped, but anyway. Alright, so let's continue. Sorry for talking on for like 21 minutes. That's my bad. Alright, so here we go. Let's say yes. Here comes the big question. Do I read or not read? The thing is, if I don't read, then if I decide to read later, even in this video, but later on in the series, that's bad. If I do read, like there is no consequences to it, but then I don't, but then I never try to see how I feel about not reading. To read or not to read? Yeah, you know what, I'm not gonna read because it's gonna make this easier. It's gonna make this series a little easier to record if I don't read and just commentate on what they say. So I do apologize for anyone that either cannot read English and can listen to it, but who are looking away right now. So yeah, I do apologize. Yeah, I'll be definitely doing it for a limited. Don't you worry. I continue doing it in all games that are not this. So yeah. By the way, I'll read what Tuckaroo says for the most part, though. Wow, now that the culture festival's over, it's finally starting to feel like autumn around here. Dot dot. Just just makes me want to lay back and take it easy, without caring the world. Dot dot. You know what I mean? I want to read it. What's the worst that can happen? Sorka. Hell dash low? Question mark. These are really heavy. Dot exclamation point. Tuckaroo. Can't say autumn without thinking about food. In fact, I feel pretty hungry right now. Want to grab lunch on the way home? Get the blinking. Sorka. Oh, okay. That sounds good to me. Tuckaroo. Hey, Samoka, your mom's a pretty good cook, right? Have you gone to eat any of the seasonal dishes yet? Samoka. Huh? Let me think, Taru. I had rice with chestnuts in it the other day. That was pretty good, I just love the subtle seasoning. It really hits the spot, Samoka. Let's see, so far I've had, Taru. But once again, I still haven't gotten a chance to have any take this year, Because commoners like us can't afford to shell out thousands upon thousands of yen for a fungus after all, Yeah, that's like $100, which is bad, but yeah. Actually, no, that's more like $50 US dollars, by the way. Because 1,000 yen is like 10, 20, $30, more or less, somewhere around there, depending on conversion rates. This was in 2000, either 1 or 3. So yeah. By the way, Smaka. I ate some just the other day. Figure what? Figure crack. Smaka, are you okay? Figure ow, Smaka. Geez, they're just mushrooms, nothing worth running to a telephone over, Tamaku-chan. You get way too worked up. Just, mushrooms, Question mark, just mushrooms, he says? Like maybe my turkey legs. But anyway, Summerka. It's not like they're real weird jerkies or anything. Summerka, Tarku. Are you for real? Summerka, yeah. Yikes, Dot. Her family is richer than I thought, Dot.
おじさんとおばさん出かけちゃうもんね。
Summerka.
だったら食べに来る？
Sorry about that. I forgot the dot. By the way, Summerka. Hey, so Dot. Since your parents are going to be out of town, Dot, did you maybe wanna Dot come eat over at my place? Turku, for real?
うんうん。
Summerka, yeah, yep. Nigga, heck yeah, and you didn't say heck. I'll come over.
じゃあお母さんに言っておくね。ちなみにどんな料理がいいの？
Summerka, okay, then I'll call my mom and let her know. So, what do you feel like eating? Tuckeru, I can choose whatever I want?
聞くだけは聞いてもいいよ。
Summerka, well, as long as it's within reason. Tuckeru, sweet! Then, for starters, I think I'm gonna have fried rice, Dot.
おいしいよね。
Summerkama, or Summerka. Ooh, yeah, that does sound good, Tuckeru. And then, how about some barbecue? That'd be really good too,
ホットプレートでもいいのかな？
Tuckeru, well, if you want to try grilling a hot plate, I guess, Tuckeru, not a problem, and dash, oh yeah, of course. Duh, how could I forget the main dish?
何何？
Sumaka. Oh yeah, what's that? Tuckeru, steamed Dobin.
土瓶蒸し？
I got that right. Sumaka, steamed Dobin? Tuckeru, you never heard of it? You take a Dobin, a kind of teapot, put some sea breams, fish, shrimp, matuk, and sauces into it, and then boil the whole thing.
へえ、タイとかエビとか豪勢だね。
Sumaka. Well, breams and shrimp sounds quite like the delicacy, Actually, I have no idea where. I have no idea where breams are and how much they cost. And you know, shrimp in America is well, shrimp in the South. I mean, Mayport gets them in all the time. My grandma, my grandparents have this habit when they're down at Mayport, which is northeast of Jacksonville, I think, to go and they go to this one place and pick up lots of shrimp for them to boil later. Fresh shrimp, I might add. So it's like a fish market. I forgot. Yeah, Mayport Seafood. I think that's what it's called. Um, but yeah, so shrimp, pear. No, that doesn't matter. That's not delicacy at all. Trip to Japan? I have no idea. Might have to tell me that. By the way, Tuguru. Well, if you already got Matsuki mushrooms, the king of the mountains, then only fitting compliment would be treasures of the sea, don't you think? Yeah, I'm kind of going to assume that Mitsuki is kind of like truffles, but less. Because truffles are like $100, I think. No, not regular truffles. No, they're cheaper. But no, actual mushrooms, they are expensive. And since thousands of yen could be anything, um, like it could be anything from 2,000 yen to 10,000 yen, which is something which I'm assuming they're going for like 30, 40, $50 US. Um, but yeah, so it's cheaper.
松茸って偉いんだね。お味噌汁なんかで普通に出てくるから全然知らなかったよ。
And I can't really think of any seasonal dishes that you don't have on except on a special holiday. Um, and even seasonal dishes that you have only a certain holiday, you kind of, you can make them all year round. Like there is no real limit. Like again, like I said, I eat turkey legs all year round. I used to just eat 'em on Thanksgiving, but I'm eating all year round now because that's one of the few things I can eat. Uh, so yeah, because of all my problems with Crohn's, gastroenteritis, just me being a slow eater, turkey legs are easy to eat, but yeah. Arasaka, Masuche, sure, do sound pretty great. I guess I never realized since they're always a regular since they're always in regular old miso soup. Hikaru, in miso, not in a clear
う
broth.
ん、お味噌汁。
There, no miso. Hikaru, da 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 da.
あとはね、ほら、ほうれん草とベーコンと卵と一緒に炒めるの。あれも美味しいよね。
Fucka. And then let's see that, oh yeah! We can saute it with some spinach, bacon, and eggs. It's really good like that too, da da. Oh yeah, I think I forgot in the first video of this series, or my gameplay video, and my first gameplay video of Unlimited. I think I forgot to hit home to the fact that this is a visual novel, and like the previous visual novels I played on the channel, which has some gameplay in it. Eventually, Muv-Luv has none. I think I forgot to hammer that home. It's way too late now, but I just wanted to say my mistake. When I do more visual novels like this, because I'm pretty sure I will now. I mean, I do got Ace Academy, which I've been meaning to play, just haven't got around to it. I'm gonna play it when it gets fully released. I've been meaning to play it when it got the second episode, maybe the third episode, but I guess I can play on the third episode. I don't think they're that far yet. I'm gonna play that, seeing how well Muv-Luv did. So there definitely are people willing to watch playing visual novels on this channel. So yeah. And also, I've been reading through the discussions on Steam about in Muv-Luv, and people saying, oh, visual not, oh, I think you just click through, uh, for $30, that's bad. Nah, they're not wrong, because you can get a game you can play for roughly the same period of time for that price, or better. However, visual novels are interesting because, basically they're books for gamers that don't like books. Or, if you want something beyond books, like you get music, you get voice acting, you get animations, basically, you get more stuff than you do in a book, and books are usually the for cost. Unless, of course, you got graphic novels and novels, which are around the same price. But again, those are not as long as Muv-Luv is. Of course, our visual novels are shorter, but they're still a better deal than shoot 'em up, because those things are hopefully expensive for what I would get out of them. I mean, if you play them over and over again, just simply trying to get a better score, yeah, sure, they last forever. If you play them just to play them like I would, they're not really worth that much to me. Which is why I've been meaning to get into Metal Slug, but I just can't really find a good price on it because they're all overly expensive. I mean, they come on Humble Bundle every now and then, but I've never got around to actually getting them for a cheap price there. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, the visual novels are for people that that like it. It's not for people that don't like it. If you can't handle the fact that you're just clicking through a store and reading it, or listening to it, then yeah, that's fine. But for me, I vastly prefer these over books because I can actually read them. Unlike books, which you can barely read because of it's not backlit and it's not digital, therefore I can't read it for some odd reason, and I get lost in text. I prefer pictures. I am that type of person. But yeah. And visual novels are all pictures, so yeah, it helps me understand the story better because my mind would take it in like the totally wrong direction. My mind takes even visual novels in the totally wrong direction half the time, so yeah. By the way, you can't be serious, dude. Just what you're talking about, those are just, they're, yar, rar, ugh.
うわ、何？
Smoker, whoa, what's the big deal? Smoker, owie. Smoker, are you an idiot or just plain dumb?
いきなり痛いじゃないのさ。なんで殴るのよ。
And there's Sakaru being a jerk. Being an absolute, well, let's just say scoundrel at this point. And then, scoundrel's my new word for basically parentless child, by the way, also known as, you get the point. By the way, Smunka. What was that for? That hurt, you know. Sakaru. Why you little daughter, I'm thinking on which pronunciation I should use. Darn it! Those aren't Masuki at all!
もう
Fucking knock it off, Taru, you're the ones who's thinking of, they're just plain old smoking mushrooms, I know what those are.
言ってんでしょ。
Taru, nah, Matsuki! Smoker, I thought I told you, that hurts! And he's busting off again.
おーい、生きてる？
Smoker, hey, you still alive?
たけるちゃ
What she said.
ん？ねえねえ、いつまでも倒れてないでよ。人が集まってきちゃったよ。
Smoker, hey, come on, get up already. There's a crowd gathering.
恥ずかしいから私帰るね。
Smoker, this is kind of embarrassing, so I'm gonna head home, okay? Oh no, you don't!
あ、
Smoker, what she said. Here, Smoker!
生きてた？
Smoker, oh, you're alive. Oh, I think she was fucking him this time. Just saying, they just reused the sound effect. By the way, Tucker, I can't believe that you just leave me here to die,
いきなり殴るのが悪いんだもん。
Smoker, well, that's what you get for me out of nowhere like that. Again, what? Tucker, what's wrong with you? I know I'm from Japan and all, but come on, man. Even Japan has gentlemen, I think. I mean, come on, you don't have to be a southern gentleman. I mean, seriously, man. Don't hit girls. Not even ones you don't have known forever, okay? That's not the great thing to do. That's bad. That's extremely bad of you. Tucker. But Samaka,
松茸食べさせてあげないよ。
Tucker. I won't let you eat any Masuki if you don't behave. Tucker. No, I already told you those aren't,
いいの？
Tucker, you got that? Tucker, Mr. Kagami, or Kagami, Mrs. Kagami, where did you go wrong, what the heck happened in Samaka's past, You're the one hitting and punching her in the face. And other places. Samaka, she's been completely deceived, This girl's been tricked into some sort of wild delusion, I mean, how else could she have gone so long without realizing this, Admission point question mark. And I guess that makes sense a little bit about the soup, but come on, man. Takeru. I'm going home.
ご飯は？
Smoker, what? What about lunch? Takeru. Suddenly I'm too exhausted to care. I'm going home.
お腹すいたよ。
Smoker. What? But I'm so hungry, that exclamation point. Takeru. Shut up! I said I'm going home, and that's that.
やだ。
What she said. Takeru. Stop being such a baby.
絶対やだ。食べて帰る。
Fucker, absolutely not. I'm going home and I'm not going home until I eat something. That's not we're not quite done yet. Tucker, have fun with that. Bye. And just got another Steam chain card. I'm playing this in a window. I might make a bonus video showing what this game looks like if I put it in full screen. I'll have to do that. I probably will now that I said it out loud. I kind of wanted to with the in the gameplay video, but I didn't get around to it. By the way, smoke a dot 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 dot. That's fine. That's fine. Or fine. Nothing. You don't want to put too much fish in that. It's capitalized, so it's fine. That's fine. There's like exclamation point after it. By the way, fine. What do you want to eat? Okay, huh? Do you really mean it? Takeru, don't push it. You're the one forcing me into this. I'll look like a bad guy here otherwise, but you're buying, Dash. Got that? You got that? Okay, sure thing, just leave it to me. Oh, not the reaction I was expecting. Okay, come on, give me some money. Takeru, what? Why didn't you say that so? Why didn't you say so earlier? Come on, let's go. Okay. Hey, where are you going? Takeru, where else? Or just Sky Temple, duh. Can't be family restaurants. I come from Florida, the land of the corporations, and I can't disagree. Oh, that's much. By the way, do you know what their fall specials are? I sure do. That's right. I already looked them up. The Shining Radiant King of the Mountains, the Masuki meal for 1,890 yen, and the stores won't ever lie about that. They're real Masuki. Oh, and for additional 150 yen, I could have a big old side of fried rice. That looks like I'm gonna get what I wanted after all. Okay. Oh well, she only gave me 750 yen for each of us. What? Sakura, what were you expecting? Hey girl, this isn't right, dot dot. I think the overall nice backgrounds look now in this version. I mean, remember the graphics were definitely updated from PS3 version, which the PS3 version had upgraded graphics from the original. So yeah, I've been playing the original. So yeah. So, okay, it sure is warm out today. Dot dot. Sakura, how did this happen? Smago. Sure, a lot of people here today. Dot dot. Sakura, unacceptable. Sakura, oh look, a puppy. Look, Toroku-chan. It's a puppy. Here, boy. Here, boy. Here. Roar. Smago. Hey, what the heck was that for? You scared it away. Yes, you did say heck. Hero, at what point did my precious Masuki meal get downgraded to a plain old hamburger? And you're complaining? Okay. You're still whining about that, that? Hero, you don't think it was a little unfair you made me into your personal airborne, and this is all I get in return? Okay. Like I already told you, let's just eat here. It'll be a nice change of pace. Besides, I like this sort of thing. I refuse to accept this.
じゃあいらないんだね。おーい犬餌だよ。
Smucker. Then I guess you won't be needing this. Come here, boy. Come here, doggy. Here, boy. I got some food for you. There, give that back. Do you think I seriously let you feed that to some mangy mutt? Here, chomp, chomp, chomp. Dot, dot.
もうちゃんと座って食べなよ。
Smucker. Hey, Dada, come on now. Sit down and chew your food. Tucker. Shut up. Dada, gulp. Dada, choke. Dada.
ほらほら。はいお茶。
Smucker, see, Dada, here, drink some tea. Tucker. Fuck, phew. For a second there, I thought I was Gunner.
バカやってるからだよ。ほら座ろう。
Smucker. That's what you get for acting stupid. Come on, sit down.
犬が来た。おいでおいで。
Smucker. Oh, the dog's back. Come here, little guy. Tucker, cut it out already.
たけるちゃんのポテトあげていい？
Smucker. Hey, Tucker-chan, can I give it your fries? Doesn't sound like a good idea. Or yeah, I don't know if dogs can eat fries. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. It's not chocolate, but I don't know. Yeah, ask my sister that. By the way. Tucker, why does it have to be mine? No way in heck. And he didn't say heck.
はいどうぞ。
Tucker, here you go. Tucker, what the exclamation point question mark? Hey! Darn this stupid dog, Dada, quit glaring at me with those beady little eyes. Tucker, grrr, Dada. Tucker, youch.
もうバカ。はい、好きなだけ食べてね。
Tucker, stop it, you idiot. Here you go. Have as much as you like. Oh, not my fries. First, my chicken meal, then the principal of Sky Temple's fall menu, with fried rice on the side, was downgraded to a plain old hamburger meal, and now, you might have 4 fries were stolen from me, and the 2 gods just heavily munching away on them, Oh, this is interesting effect. I guess that's from its eyes tearing up. What? Why must you punish me so?
たけるちゃん、泣いてるの？
Smucker, Tucker, are you crying? Tucker, my fries, my precious fries,
相変わらずだね。はい、半分あげるから。
Smucker, sigh, you never changed. Here, you can have half of mine, okay? Nigger, Sumaka? Or Sumaka? Even though I know it's irrational, but I feel so incredibly touched right now. I see that so superficial kindness can be used to deceive people.
でもなんか、こうやってご飯食べるの久しぶりだね。
Spucka. But you know, we haven't sat down and had a meal together in like this in a while, have we? There, hmm?
昔はさ、よく一緒に食べてたよね。
There. I mean, we used to eat together all the time back in the day. There. When was this?
幼稚園の頃とか。
Spucka. Like back when we were in preschool and stuff. Way too long ago. I can't call that more than just a while.
ほら、あの公園でさ、家の近くのさ。
For me, that would be like yesterday. Even though I'm like 20 now. I'll be 21 in 2 months. Because I just have a memory like that. If I remember something, I'm gonna remember it as if it happened like 2 seconds ago. So yeah. Again, if I remember it. Oh wait, something like that. Remember we used to eat at that park, dot dot? The one by our houses, dot dot? Check out. Oh yeah, the pea park you mean?
汚いな
Something like that. I still think that's the girl's name, dot dot. Oh, save it. And this is when I kind of start bringing back. I'm going to start bringing parts of this. By the way, back then, my friends and I used to compete to see how high the walls we could, leave that to the imagination unless you look at the screen. So yes, technically we started doing it at our house first, but when your mom got too mad, we moved to the park instead. You are messed up. You are messed up. There's no word in this conversation. You are messed up. Teguru. And therefore, it was your duty to bear that name for the rest of your life.
は
Teguru. That, huh? Oh, what she said. Teguru. Nothing, but hey, did you notice they replaced the slide and all those, and all those, the benches back,
結
benches
構
there?
前だよ
I'm pretty sure they did that a while ago. Teguru. Yeah, I know. I just never had an opportunity to bring it up until now, that's all. When we were kids, we had this slide that was shaped like a rocket, and it went around in circles as you slid down. I think it was about the time I was going into middle school that the coating started to peel off and it got all rusty, so the pastille rocket became solid brown. But now, even that's gone. And the one they replaced is just an average run-of-the-mill slide. Slide bar is still made of aluminum, so it's the same rear burning, or the same face burning silver as always, but it doesn't feel right. And some point they painted little cute animals on all the benches.
でもあの砂場は今でも子供たち遊んでるよね
Makes you weird way all the time. And then, yes, continue. So we're going. But I still see kids playing in that sandbox every now and then. So we're going, oh yeah, those poor kids. So we're going, huh? Again, what she said. I did a fair share of nasty stuff in that thing. Back in the day, digging holes and you can read it. And burying and read it, read it. That works.
え
So we're what? Dada, what are you doing? Why are you whipping hands on my
ー
shirt?
銀河町
So we're like, Cootie Monster, Dada. There. A hero something reminisce, Dada.
で
Your
もぶっ壊
reminiscing
し
sucks.
たのはたけるちゃんだよバカ
So we're gonna, so was I, until you completely ruined it, Dada, you dork. You dork. Dork is me, not dork. Smugga. It's stylish and charming, and you know it. Those were the days. To be sure, I spent an awful lot of time playing in that park when I was in preschool. Where a girl, Samaka, played with us an awful lot. And now she's the only one I can talk about those days. Eventually, all the other guys moved away, dot dot. In fact, dot dot.
ホー
Samaka, what is it? Don't talk with your mouth full.
ムあげないよ
Samaka, you can have any. I don't want any. That in fact, dot dot, remember making this ridiculous promise in the sandbox, dot dot. Dot 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 dot.
だから何さ
Smugga, come on, tell me. There, hey, back in that sandbox, did you and I, do you remember if we made some sort of promise about something?
約束何それ
Smugga, promise? What promise?
お前俺のお嫁さんになれ
You want to be my bride?
顔赤いよ約束って何
Smugga, why is your face all red, dot dot? What kind of purpose was that? What kind of promise was it? Tukaru? Oh, no, nothing. No. If you don't remember that, you don't remember, it's fine.
気になるよ
Yeah, it's fine. Smoka, what? I'm super curious. Tiger, Dada, trust me, you don't want to know.
わかった。気にしない。
Alright, I'm over it. Tiger, that was fast, Dada.
だってさ、たけるちゃんとはいっぱい約束したけど、一つも守ってもらってないもんね。
Fucker, I mean, you made a ton of promises with me, and you still haven't followed through on a single one. Yeah, Tiger. Complete scoundrel. Tiger, what?
宇宙人に合わせる。誕生日におっきなぬいぐるみをくれる。あとは
Taku, promise you're going to introduce me to an alien, and you're going to give me a huge stuffed animal on my birthday, and also dot dot. Third, alright, it's all my fault, so just forget it. Forget I said anything.
あとはクリスマスに
Taku, and that one time on Christmas, dot dot. Taku, I told you, just forget about it.
うん
Forget, dot dot, okay. And we're going to end here. This is in the beginning of the day, but we're out of time. Been out of time, but I don't know how long. I don't know. It's gonna be. I'm gonna split this video. But anyway, let's return the title. I did save correct. I thought this menu is big improvement over the original. Although the original did have the ability to give descriptions on what the saves were, but oh well. And this is from the PS3, so we did save. All right. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you guys watching this video, let me know if you do like content. Really interesting series. Like I don't know that I can't think of any suggestions or tips on how to play Muv-Luv Extra. You don't know I don't know if that works anywhere. Anywhere, but anyway. Alright, so that'll be it for this video. I don't know how common these videos will be. I will make this kind of a main segment series, but a more lazy one, in which I'll come back to it every now and then. But I'll be focusing more heavily on other games, like for right now, I'll be focusing heavily on Codes of Victory and stuff like that, like Sunrider and Ruby and Mirror's Edge Catalyst and Xenoblade and all the other games I'm doing main segment series. But yeah, alright, so that'll be it for this video, and I guess see you in the second.